Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Treasure MC, and yes, we are looking at a Mattel DC figure. We're going back in time. We're looking at back when they had the DC Multiverse, and today we are looking at the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, but not this version. This version. Um, yeah, so there we go. We're looking at this alternate version here in like the nightgown dress club thing, whatever this is. So here she is with the Marvel Select Spider-Man, because why not? She's definitely out of scale. Here she is with the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn from the other Suicide Squad movie, made by McFarlane. And as far as how tall she actually is, why don't we find out together? So from the bottom of her heels to the top of her head, looks like we're looking at just about 6.5 inches. And that will translate to just about 16.5 centimeters. So, here we go. We're going to take a look at this. So you might be wondering, why are we taking a look at it? Well, I've had this figure in my collection for a long time, and I realized that I hadn't reviewed it, so why not? And also, this might be a teaser of things to come, but anyway. So let's take a look at the face here. It looks accurate enough. It's got the rotten tattoo, the heart tattoo. It's got some nice details there with the eyes. The hair looks good. I like how it kind of looks a little messy with the dye job there of the blue and then the pink there. It all looks good. And then the details there with the all the necklaces and all the stuff there. You get a little bit of a look of her tattoo there. She has another tattoo on her back here. This is property of Joker. And then you got the J tattoo here on this arm. And yeah, the dress looks good. I like the gold and black there, and then kind of like the tassels there. So that looks good. I'm gonna get a detail here with the kind of how it connects to her back and all of that. On her left arm here, she has a whole bunch of watches on her arm there, which would be kind of inconvenient for her trying to tell the time, but I think that those are just there for the sake of decoration. And then you do have some bracelets and some rings. Of course, she has lots of rings on. And then on the other side, same kind of thing. More bracelets, more rings, and all of that. Then you do have no detail for the leg tattoos. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to have some, but no detail there. You do have the shoes. They look good. You get some nice detail there with like the gold and like a chain that goes around them, and black for the bottom. And yeah, so all of that. As far as articulation goes, this is going to be really hindered, but she can look up only a little bit. She can look down a little bit, rotate, twist, all of that. Not really a whole lot going on there. The arms can go out only about that far. They can, of course, rotate all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel, so there we go. You do get a single joint, which gives you less than 90 degrees, just slightly less than that. And it can also, for what it's worth, it can also bend this way a little bit. I know that's not normally how elbows are supposed to go, but this one can. Then you do get a swivel for the wrist, and nothing else there. Nothing in the torso for the legs. Because of the dress, they can only go out about that far, and they can only go forward and back about like that, and that's with holding onto them. Like, they can't really go all too far because of the thick plastic for the dress. You do get a thigh cut there, so there you go. You can rotate that all the way around if you want. You get a single jointed knee, which gives you about 90 degrees. It does not turn at all. And then the ankles, they can go back. They can go forward a pretty good amount, and that's it. Nothing else going on there. So pretty basic, but this was 2016, and yeah, so there we go. You do have that, and with this being part of a Collect and Connect of the Ultimate Croc, which is kind of funny, build the Ultimate Croc. Okay, so for what that's worth, she does come with hands for Killer Croc. Now, if you're familiar with Mattel, you might notice that this is not part of the usual Build-A-Figure or Collect and Connect for Killer Croc. I'm probably going to mess that up a few times, but the hands look good. They got a nice scaly detail there, and yeah, they're kind of like open like that. I guess we'll take a look at the box. You got the Suicide Squad logo there. says for the adult collector, even though this very much feels like a kid's toy, but whatever. DC Comics Multiverse, you get some warnings there, you get a picture of Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn. I do think it's interesting, though, of, like, they went with, like, her main design from the movie, not a picture of this design, which is based off the figure, but regardless, you got that, so you got the same picture there. And then here's what I was talking about. So this is a jacketed version of Killer Croc. So if you wanted to build this particular version, you got to get all of these figures, including 2 different Jokers and 3 different Harley Quinn figures. And I don't think I'm going to do that, but regardless, if you wanted to build this version of Killer Croc, that's what you have to do. You get some information there, and yeah, that's about it. Nothing really much on this side. Here's the bottom, if that helps anyone. Believe it or not, I actually got this off of Amazon, and this was a while back. Back when I was building a Harley Quinn collection, I was like, well, I got to get a Mattel figure, and I saw this on, on Amazon, and I was like, oh, well, let's get that. So, yeah, I've just had this sitting in my collection for a while, and I figure with the news coming out, not only of people that did the pre-order of the Harley Quinn figure from McFarlane, those coming in, but also of the thing of Mattel taking over and then making stuff like this again. I figure, why not take a look at that as she falls over? And will there be other Suicide Squad stuff coming? Maybe. Will there be other Mattel stuff coming? Maybe. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But if you enjoyed this video, or whatever it might be sure to leave a like. You can let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to see more content like this, you can definitely subscribe. Stay tuned for more DC Mattel stuff. But other than all of that, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that I'll see you all later. Goodbye.